Hello students, today's topic is measurement and motion. Before proceeding towards this topic, firstly we should know what does measurement means and what does motion means. Students, exactly if I'm speaking a word measurement, the one thing which comes in our mind that how we do measurement. What are the quantities which we can measure? In books, you have studied a definition of measurement, that is comparing unknown quantities with known quantities. In that, there is a one word come quantities. So, firstly, we should understand which quantities we can do measure, which quantities we cannot do measure. For example, I am writing about a length, I am writing about time, I am writing about feelings, I am writing about sadness. So, length, time, feelings, sadness. Four quantities I wrote here. So, length, yes, we can measure length. If I'm talking about the distance between A to B, I used to say that it may be 2 kilometers, it may be 3 kilometers, or whatever. But if I'm talking about feelings, if I am doing a conversation with my friend, I am saying that today I'm not feeling happy. Can you measure that happiness? क्या आप इसको measure कर पाओगे? If I am saying that today I am very sad, can we measure this? No. So first of all, the first point that must be kept in your mind, that is the physical quantities. So physical quantities are those quantities which we can measure. That is your physical quantities. Yeah, in that we can talk about length, we can talk about time, we can talk about temperature. Okay, so exact definition for this is the quantities which we can measure, we call it as physical quantities. Now my question is, what does measurement means? Measurement means, firstly we should know that the quantity which I am talking about we can measure or not. After that, the quantity which we have to measure, there must be a certain instrument by which we can do a measurement. For example, if I'm talking to my friend and I said that today I started my journey from A and I finished my journey to B. Maybe मैंने 2 किलोमीटर चला हो, मैंने 3 किलोमीटर चला हो. I'm not able to convince my friend because I'm not knowing how to measure that. For that, when there was no standard instruments, there are the assumptions occurs. For example, if I'm talking about this notebook, I'm saying thus that this includes my one hand span, but for another child it would be maybe two hand span. So after that, when we have started the study of measurement, we have classified them into two types. Earlier, the measurements which we were doing, that were your non-reliable measurement. And now, as the sciences are getting advanced, we have understood the reliable measurement. For example, if I am saying that I covered a distance from A to B in 10 footsteps, maybe my legs are big, so I took 10 footsteps, but one small child covered it in a 50 footsteps. and someone can cover in 5 footsteps. So my conversation to my friend becomes wrong because that is changing from person to person. So exactly the reliable measurement is that measurement which will not change from person to person. If I am talking to my friend, again मैंने अपने friend से बोला कि मैं ए से बी गई, मैंने स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से एंडिंग पॉइंट तक 2 किलोमीटर्स कवर किए, तो दैट 2 किलोमीटर इज फिक्स्ड फॉर यू ऑल्सो एंड फिक्स्ड फॉर मी ऑल्सो. बट इफ आई एम टॉकिंग एंड सेइंग आज मैं बहुत थक गई थी क्योंकि आई कवर्ड 12 फुट स्टेप्स, सो इट्स नॉट, आई एम नॉट कन्विंसिंग माई फ्रेंड. वाई? क्योंकि वो पर्सन टू पर्सन चेंज होगा. आफ्टर दैट देयर वर द technology changes. We got an known about an instruments, that is just units. So basically why the existence of units came, they came to let you understand what does you do for the calculation, how you will make a standard units. So that is a standard units are those units which will be fixed for everyone in the universe. For example, if I am saying distance between A to B is 2 kilometer, that unit kilometer would be the same for everyone. According to this, they have made a certain systems for that: length, weight, and time. There are the CGS system, MKS system, SI system, and FPS system. In CGS system, length will be calculated in centimeter, weight would be calculated in grams, and the time will be calculated in seconds. In MKS system, length would be measured in meter, weight should be measured in kilograms, and the time should be measured in seconds. Now, in SI system, length should be measured in meter, weight should be measured in kilograms, and the time should be measured in second. Here the length should be measured in foot, weight was measured in pound, and the time was measured in second. What you are saying? Both the systems are same, so we can say that MKS system and SI system are same. Now conversion you have studied in many classes. Now you know that when you will be converting bigger unit to smaller unit, you will do multiplication, and from smaller unit, when you are going to bigger unit, you will do division. Now, for example, if you have to convert kilometer into centimeter, no need to learn that in how much 10 times you have to multiply. You will just draw one line and you write kilometer and centimeter, and you know in between it will come meter. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter, and 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So 1 kilometer will be equals to this much. Again, for example, if you have to convert centimeter into kilometer, again centimeter, kilometer will come in between meter, 1 upon 100 and 1 upon 1000. So that would be equals to centimeters equals to 1 upon this much kilometers. Okay, this much is for the measurement. In next topic we will cover motion.